girl, hey. What's up? How's it going? Horchata! What's up? Look, I popped in your live earlier just to kind of pop in and say hey on your little break. But I was busted. I had just got up from, waking up from today. So I wasn't about to pop in there on live, girl. I do appreciate the invite, though. What's up? Hey, girl. Hey. Okay. So, what did that say? Auto post your live highlights to attract more viewers. Hey, girl, hey! It don't have any highlights yet. I will, though. Let's see. It says set. There's nothing to set. I don't know what it's... I don't understand. Okay. I did hang out and like the live a little bit and stuff, though, and comment, so. Hey, girl, hey! Now, listen. Starting tomorrow morning, we're back on school schedule because Huxley goes back to school. So, I'm up at the butt crack of dawn, and I'm, in the road and going back and forth all day long. So, if I'm out and about and I see you live, if I stop for a minute and I can pop in, I absolutely will. That goes for any of you. I'll try to pop into your live if I can. Even if it's just to say hey, you know what I mean? Jelly bean. I love that. Oh, cheers. A little bit of love, a little bit of light, and a little bit of positivity. Hey, girl, hey. Rue has e-learning tomorrow. Rue has some e-learning tomorrow, too. So, yep, because they're not taking them back to school until I don't know when. The message today said that they don't feel like all the roads for everybody that would need to get there are safe enough yet. So, they're holding them all out again tomorrow. Now, Huxley School, it started back today. All right. This week's meal preps, I'm going to do 3. Here's your first, okay? So, that being said, what we are meal prepping for tonight, is going to be from volume 2 of my cookbook. We're working on casserole dishes that are going to last you at least 2 dinners, possibly 3, depending on how big of a family you got and how much you make. Because all of these recipes can be split in half and make half of the portion. 1 portion that you're making out of my cookbook. 1 portion that you're making out of my cookbook feeds a family of 4 to 6 comfortably, sometimes 6 to 8, just depending on how big your portions is, once again, for at least 2 nights. So you're going to get at least 2 meals, possibly 3 out of it, basically, is what I'm telling you. Okay? If you split the recipe in half, then you're going to get half that amount. If you split it in a fourth, then you're going to get a fourth of that amount. You see what I'm saying? So you can completely break down, and the measurements are really easy to follow, okay? So, from volume 2, we are doing from page 25. So, if you've got volume 2 of my cookbook, if you don't, you better grab it while I got it, because I don't have any left for any of them. And you can get them in a bundle, FYI. Chicken, macaroni, and cheese is what we're doing tonight. Okay? That's for tonight. For one night this week, we're going to do shrimp fettuccine. Okay? I'm giving you the rundown of the recipes. That will be found on page 35. Alright? Then, the last dish that we will do this week is cheese-stuffed manicotti. So those are our 3 dishes for the week. Okay? Those are the 3 that we're going to meal prep live. The cheese stuffed manicotti is on page 41. So, volume 2 of my cookbook, that's where you can find these recipes, okay? Woo woo woo! Scrumptioumptious, baby. Hey girl, hey! Ah, so good. Second meal for this week is, hold on, because I folded the corners down on my pages. Shrimp fettuccine. It's pasta week, baby. Pastas. These are all 4 cookbooks up here stacked. 1 and 2. And there's Kelly hiding behind them. And then 3 and 4. Air fryer edition, soup edition. Let's bring Kelly out just in case. Hey, darling. Let's introduce Kelly. This is Kleenex Kelly. Yes, she is a tissue box cover for the 1970s. Okay? She wards off the trolls. Anyone that comes in and tries to start problems, Kelly gives a little bit of side eye. Hands them a tissue for their issues and sends them on their way. Bless her heart. Now, she normally hangs out up there with the Troll Be Gone tumbler that got washed. Booyah. Because sometimes we have to break out that Troll Be Gone spray and spray away the trolls. Because that happens too. Directions for the use is on the bed. Yes, honey. Now, if y'all see any trolls show up, let me know. We'll spray the room and we'll break Kelly out, okay? Kelly will come down and do her thing. Hey, girl, hey! Alright, now, again, please remember, if you're new here, welcome, welcome. Hit that plus sign and follow us. Welcome to the family. If you hear your family, that's the way we roll. I pray morning, noon, and night for my Fami family. That's what I call you, my Fami family. I am Fami, father and mommy all in one. All are welcome here. All are encompassed here. This is History Month, baby. Do not play. We celebrate all. Okay? I love you, mean it. Hey, love. Takesha. Hey, love bug. How are you? Good to see you. How's it going, Rhonda? Alright, I've already got my chicken cleaned over here in a bowl. Ready for me to cut down and season, okay? I'm going to saute onions. I've got to get my water going from my noodles. But I think what I'm actually going to do before I saute these onions, I'm going to cut them all down so that it's all cut down and ready. But before I saute them, I'm going to do my chicken, cook my chicken down first. Once I cook the chicken down, then I will finish sauteing the other ingredients. You know what I mean, Jelly Beans? I love you, mean. Because I want to do some side veggies tonight. So I'm going to saute down some side veggies tonight to go with this. Well, you know, for tomorrow. Hey, baby. Billy Bear! Hey, boo! Welcome back! All right, listen. Let me tell you something. If there were 45 of you that received a personal invite from me tonight for the live, do you know how you receive and be one of those 45? Constantly interact with the live here tonight by liking and sharing the live and by commenting on the live. If you are able, by all means, gift the live. There is a prize for top gifter. It is a 3-piece set. We'll go over that shortly. Stacked right there. Woo, girl. That is after the goals are met. Y'all know how we roll. And then if we do the likes and shares, if the shares get to 500 just by sharing the live, the likes just by tapping the screen make it to 500K, I do coffee mug giveaway. Tonight, we're going to split that down, and we're going to go 300K in likes and 300 shares. I said that backwards. You know what I mean. I will do a coffee mug giveaway at random, just for liking and sharing the live. I'm trying to make myself a little bit of space. Welcome to Tiny Home Life, baby. Hey, girl, hey! So this is meal prep. Since I am back to school schedule, starting tomorrow, that means it's up at 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning to get Huxley up and ready for school and out of the house no later than 6 a.m. And actually, I know it's not frozen over, it's more slush, but it will, what's on the road will freeze a little bit, you know what I mean, overnight. So I'll probably need to get up at about 3:30, 4 o'clock and get Huxley up no later than about 4:30 so we can leave here by about 5:30. Because it is a 2-hour trip for his schooling. He is in a specialized autism school. So the closest one to us is that far. So it's not an option. It's sacrifices you make as a mama. You know what I mean? Hey, mama, how's it going? Holly Webb, thanks for the heart, me. Hey, Beverly, how are you, love? Now, a lot of you have been asking, how do you subscribe again? I have been doing a tagged, I did a video, like I've been tagging it in the bottom of each video that I make so that you can find it in all my videos. Because I don't know how else to do. I tried to show you, but sometimes it's hard. It's easier just to give you something to click. So at the bottom of all my videos, it's there if you want to resubscribe. There's a lot of, we were like over 200 subscribers. There's 96 of you left. So, and everybody's like, how do I get back? I don't know how. I've been tagging it in my video. I love you, mean it. Same thing for my, there's the first goal of the 2 tonight. There's only 2 goals to meet tonight. I'm trying to find my other knife. It's in the dishwasher. Hold on. I'll make this one. I forgot what I was about to say. Brain fart. I lost train of thought. Brain fart. I lost train of thought. We're doing the casserole dishes this week. Next week, we are doing breakfast dishes for dinners. Okay? Now, that being said, the breakfast dishes we will do will also be either casserole style or dishes that'll be easily reheatable for the next night or for the next day if you want to do like cook it at night and have it for morning for breakfast. You know what I mean? And some of them are things like you can mix up batters and stuff and have things ready to go. That is kind of ready to go for everybody just to come in and make their own. Hence tonight's prize for top gifter if we meet the 2 goals. There is the Chia Pet because it's a little gnome and it was too cute not to pass up. There's one of the hand towels that Daddy made that goes on your, hold on, boop, hang right there. It hangs on your oven. There's the little button. You unhook the little button. Goes around your oven handle. Yas. And the waffle maker. You're welcome. Those are the 3 items that'll go if we meet the goal and make it to the top gifter prize. What's up? Hey, girl, hey. So, Huxley completely understands, like, what his schooling is, you know what I mean? Because tonight, whenever it was like, you know, bedtime, getting everybody ready for bed, and I was in there and I was getting him changed and getting his pajamas on him, and I said, he was kind of fussy, you know, it was time, and I said, you'll go to school tomorrow? Are you ready to go to school tomorrow, buddy? We're going to get up in the morning and we're going to go to school. And he kind of calms down. And he looks at the doorway and he looks back at me. He looks at the doorway and he looks back. I said, you going to go to school tomorrow? I said, you got to go to bed. You got to get ready and go night-night. So we'll get your clothes on and get you ready for bed. And so you got to go get in your bed when we get finished. And then once you're up in the morning, we'll go to school. Okay? Honey, I put his pajamas on him. To the bed he went. He loves it, and, which is wonderful. I would rather him, which he loved public school too. I would rather him love going, and Rue is the same way, than absolutely dread going and feel like, oh, you know what I mean? Cage. So, the Gunkles went out today. Gunkle Nene did. And went down the mountain to where, like, the way I have to go. And everything here going down the mountain has started to turn to slush. Now, at 5 o'clock in the morning when I leave here, it's going to be frozen over. I've driven on the ice last week. So I know I have to prepare and leave an hour early just so I have an extra hour to drive down the mountain. Because it takes that to get down to the base of the mountain. Where I have phone signal again. To kind of text back and say, okay, I'm at the bottom of the mountain. We're headed into town. Because there's no phone signal when we're on satellite internet. That's how we have phone signal. Once I pull out from under my carport, I have no phone signal until I reach the bottom of the mountain, where our post office is at, that I use. So it's a slow and steady. Oh, and I had some troll in the hidden comments. I just blocked her. I didn't respond or anything. I just blocked her. It was something like S. Payton or S. Parton or SP or Peace Smith. I don't know. Some kind of off-the-wall name. They had 4 followers and they were following 17 people. And remember last week when I was driving less than a mile an hour, rolling down the road, not even mashing the gas on the ice to get down the mountain? And I made you the little video clip of that one little stretch right before I went to wind down the mountain. She had something smart to say on there. She needed some Kelly issues. She needed some tissue furry issues. She's like, very smart. You have your child in the car and you're more worried about making content. You're real bright. You shouldn't have children. Bye. Bye, girl. Bye. see where your true priorities lie. I'm like, girl, try Jesus, not me. I am not the one. Try Jesus, not me. Honey, he's still working on me. Sometimes you have to remind people of that. You know what I mean? Y'all remember the old song when we was growing up as kids? Us Southern Baptist Pentecostal Holiness, Church God people that was growing up in that. And we learned a little song. He's still working on me to make me what I ought to be. It took him just a week to make the moon and the stars, the sun and the earth and Jupiter and Mars. How lovely and gracious he must be, 'cause he's still working on me. In other words, try Jesus, not me. He's still working on me. Alicia, yes, honey. A shirt. I'm going to do a shirt, a mug. I'm going to do it on some fabric so I can put it on a bag. He's still working on me. Try Jesus, not me. I'm going to put he's still working on me with little notes on the front. Angie, exactly. It's just somebody else that's a troll. You know what I mean? Troll City. My nose is healing and it's itching. Like all the spots have are healed up and they're itching because everything's so dry and it's healing up. It's driving me bonkers, but I'm doing good. I'm not scratching it. I'm just like rubbing it with the back of my arm. I will never, ever, ever use any of that scented hand sanitizer stuff again. Ever. And then there's like 5 or 6 of our Fami family that have reached out and they're like, same thing, sister, same thing. One girl said she literally sprayed her hands because she had been around a lot of little snotty, coughing kids. And she said, I knew they had rubbed their snot on my arm. And so she said, I did the same, because I got them on my arm. She said, I did the same thing, rubbed my hands and kind of rubbed my arm. And then I was like, oh, my nose itches. And did that. Yeah. Mine was more of my nose itches, my eyes itch, and I'm tired, and so I did this on my whole face. Yeah, bad idea. Never again, girl. Plus, it has to be, there's some kind of, because of the fragrance that they put in those, there's some kind of like, it's like an acid-based something. So, normally, if that comes in contact with your, like, facial skin, especially, it'll break you out pretty bad. But your hand skin is just as tender. So, tonight, this is from volume 2 of my cookbook. If you don't have it, grab it while I've got it. This is a chicken mac and cheese. We've got 3 dishes this week from volume 2 of my cookbook that we're doing. And those are all dishes that are casserole, big pasta style dishes that will feed a family of 4 to 6 comfortably for at least 2 to 3 meals. If you, depending on how big your portions is, you might get, 6 to 8 people, or spread the 4 to 6 people a little bit more. Like do lunches and all. Just depends on how big your portions are. You will see, when all is said and done, how large this portion is, okay? Because I normally double it. Like it calls for 6 ounces of noodles, I use 12 ounces of noodles. I feed a lot more people. Um, and then I'm even thinking this week, because it's so cold out, I would like to this week, I got this meal, together when I went to the store on the last trip to make this. And I was like, if I can do this, like I did this off of my tip money. So if I do this off of this week, that last week's tip money, then whatever I get this week tip wise, I can start doing the other meals for this week. And what we're going to do is I might box them up into go plates. And when I leave here in the mornings, take them with me. And hand them out as good warm meals somebody can take to a gas station and warm up. Since it's going to be so cold. Oh, honey. I bet. He went to town. More than once. And then, not to mention, see, Uncle Joe and Uncle Nate, they can't get down off the mountain at their house, with their vehicle yet. With Uncle Joe's truck, it's still up there. Uncle Nene parked the Jeep down here in front so that way they would have a vehicle because they knew they would get stuck. So for a couple days, they were really stuck. They had to huff it on foot up and down the mountain. Now, they have the Kubota, the community Kubota, and they drive it up and down the mountain. And because it's got 4-wheel drive in it, basically. And it's gas powered. So it gets them up and down the mountain. Hey girl, hey! Hey Dina, how are you, love? Good to see you. Thanks for joining. Hey Tammy. Do not forget, if we meet this goal and the one that's up under it in the gifting section, those 3 items are up for grabs for top gifter at the end of the live. Hey girl, hey! What's up, Diane? And when I say tips, that's what I'm talking about. My gifting money. I'm using it to make meals that I can, pass out. Why not? We don't have as many people staying in the community. Right now, a lot of the full-timers have, taken trips or have gone to other homes or whatever. And so there's not as many people here at the moment. So I can only feed so many here. So I think since I'm going to have such large portions, doing the takeout to-go plates and handing them out will be good. I just dropped onion in my coffee. Not what I want in my coffee. Hey, Nesia. Good, how are you? Hey, Kathy. Thanks for sharing the live. Good to see you. Alright, so that's those. Let me cut down my... This is from a little side. What's up, guys and gals? How's it going? Good to see you. Don't forget, if we make it to 300 shares, which we're almost there, and 300K in likes, I'll do my first coffee mug giveaway. Normally it's 500, but change it up. It happens from time to time. Then we'll do it at 6. Again. How about that? 369. Yes. Can you tell what I've been listening to? I got different numbers on the brain now. What's up? Queen T, how's it going? Good to see you. jaw. Oh, good. Hey, Faith. Good to see you. Hey, Janet. How's it going? Look, y'all obviously survived Monday because you're here. That's a good thing. Cheers. A little bit of love, a little bit of light, a little bit of positivity. Yas, honey. I have it on fabric now, too. I've been doing bags and boas and stuff out of it. It's really cute. Hey, girl. Hey. Girl, she had that puppy out. Let me tell you about that puppy. She has broken its legs. It's not a real puppy. Hold on. So here's her little puppy. And when you cut it on, it's supposed to walk towards you like 5 or 6 steps. And it stops and it barks. And it kind of sits there for a minute. And then it's supposed to walk towards you again, right? So you're supposed to be able to come across the room and it comes to you. Well, now the poor little thing, she's done messed its leg up and it goes. It don't really go nowhere. It's one leg is stuck and the other one barely moves. So it kind of turns in a circle. But it's so annoying. See what? It just looks like it's dancing. Oh. And it stays stuck. This is all it does. In one spot. So it looks like it's dancing with you. So she goes up there and she'll stand in front of it. And she's like... And I'm like... It's still entertaining. She's like, come here. What you gonna do? Oh, honey, Sue, there's coming a day. That one's already got, I think it's already got the batteries replaced in it one time. Just because of pity. But it also, once the new batteries got in it, girl, it also got put up too. Now Huxley's, we had to take his away and put it up. Huxley likes his, but so does Rue, and we didn't want her to tear his up. So his is still put up, and we just bring his out for him to play with every now and then, you know? Hey, girl, hey! No, it don't have 9 lives. Ooh, Bill's back on days. And Vicky says she's wore out. In other words, she might not be here too long tonight because she had to play chauffeur today. Vicky, I sent you a message on here about your custom bag and your phone call with Fami for the 30-minute call. If Wednesday works and that, you know, that's doable for you, by all means, you know, that's kind of would be a great one. Roll Tide, it is cold. In fact, let's see what the temperature is outside. Let me look at my thermometer. Tammy, this is the towel boas. Now, you can do the regular, the standard 26 to 32. I have over 200 fabrics to choose from. For $26 to $32, depending on which fabric you choose, it comes with just a plain white towel. You can go do one, or you can do the customized one that has the sublimated or embroidered design on the towel with a little bit more upgraded towel as well. And And those are available. It's under the custom BOA. But you still have over 200 fabrics to choose from. All the fabrics are available for that. And then all the fabrics are also available for any of the bags if you want a custom bag made. I can make anything from a crossbody to a duffel bag. I am actually placing together a duffel bag by tomorrow night's live to show you a full-size duffel bag. Because a lot of you have asked, how big is a duffel bag? I'm about to show you. Vicky, I will message you and let you know what time. I can text that number. That was the other thing I needed to ask. I forgot. Perfect. I will shoot you a text message. Hey girl, hey! So the roads are passable. Gunkle Nate went out today, and went down the mountain to Lenore, which is my direction to go to in the morning. So Huxley will go back to school tomorrow. Rue is in public school, and they have canceled public school again for tomorrow. So it's an e-learning day for them. Now, she is not in the Tuesday class, but she can do the Tuesday e-learning so that she kind of still gets that extra day for the week. So if I get my meal prep done tonight, which is what I'm doing now for tomorrow, then it will make life a lot easier coming home from, going back to pick up Huxley and all that tomorrow afternoon. And still easily transition into, evening routine and get on live and yada yada. And now, Rue is letting Daddy put her down. So that means I'm able to get like my little bit of sewing and stuff done. You know what I mean? Or if I can, start live straight on. I haven't done that just yet because I've been working on sewing instead of starting live straight on. So that I can complete all my projects. But my plan is to, now that she's letting him put her down, be able to start my live by like 8:30. You know what I mean? Still in that good sweet spot for everybody. So we have, now here in the community, there's still a good bit of snow. And of course tonight, what turned to water and slush today will freeze over. So there'll be the frozen stuff in the morning. You know what I mean? Currently we are standing at, it is currently 14 degrees outside my window. 14. Hello, 14. I don't know what the low for tonight is. Now, they are calling for us to have possible ice snow mix on Wednesday. Or it might, depending on the, how the temperatures work, we may wind up with just some rain. Which would be great, because if it just rains, it'll wash all this, it'll melt the rest of what's here. You know what I mean? Girl, Elsa don't like us right now. She said, you are not our friend. And I'm over here at the door saying, do you want to build a snowman? You can build it by yourself. It is way too cold outside. It makes my neck hurt like hell. Look, I ain't even been outside in it, but just to pop in and out to do like set the trash out, grab something out the car, go grab something from the garage. Like what little bit I've had to be in that, like I'm hurting like no tomorrow, period. But the minute I step out there, I'm stuck like this when I come back in, And I'm like bone shivered and I can't move. I'm like, yeah. And I'm still not at like full stance by any means, but so my face is starting to heal up and clear up, and so are my hands finally. Now, I did scratch myself with a needle right there on the sewing machine, but nonetheless, everything's drying out, so thank God. We are in North Carolina. For those of you who haven't seen the video of what happened to that and why I have those, that Dollar Tree hand sanitizer with the scent in it, like the cucumber melon, it like made blisters, and my hands were not completely dry, and my eyes were itching, and I was tired, and I did the whole face, nose, eyes, mouth rub. And I knew, like, a few minutes after I did that, like, my face felt weird. And I got a baby wipe and I wiped my face down. But, like, it felt kind of stingy, but I was like, you know what? I've been out in the cold, like, I had to pump gas in the car. So I was standing out in the wind blowing. I was like, I might be just wind burned. Like, it felt like a wind burn. That's what it felt like. And then these little blisters showed up and popped. I was like, you know? So now, in my vehicle, I have an extra pack of baby wipes. And I will just use baby wipes and clean my hands with baby wipes until I can get somewhere to wash my hands. Because I don't want to use any more hand sanitizer and have any more breakouts. But I also don't want to be sick from anything. You know what I mean? And, I mean, let's face it. With the kids and pushing buggies and unloading this and that and getting them in and out and, you know, I was like, I want to be sure that I'm protecting us as much as possible. What you do? Girl, no ma'am. That Dollar Tree Benadryl have you dreaming you part of Bob's Burgers. Sit straight up in the bed and be like, oh, Bobby. And then come to find out as well, there's quite a few of our Fami family, like 5 or 6 have messaged or commented on the videos and said, yep, exact same fragrance, exact same issue. One lady said that she did the same thing I did. Rubbed it into her hands and then rubbed it up her arms. So that way, you know, because the kids have been sneezing and yeah. Mm-hmm, yeah. Mm-hmm. 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 That right there. Now, that being said, I have rather sensitive skin anyways. Like when I get my perm, if we don't put the Vaseline on around the edge and put the cotton onto the Vaseline so that the solution doesn't sit, it'll chemically burn my forehead. Only in certain spots, but it will chemically burn my forehead. It has happened. So my skin's kind of sensitive. So I know better than to use certain things. I would love to find some of the... I mean, I know I can find it, but I want to find, like, a deal on some of the original Avon Skin So Soft stuff. I would love to find the original stuff. Hey, girl, hey. Thanks for joining. Kristen, how are you, love? Can I do flea market? Once it warms up. Remember last year we talked about doing the Lenore, open air market. What? It's the Lenore market. But I never could get like a response. And then when I did get a response, it was like they needed me to do so much extra. I want yes, I do. And you know what I really want? I want the Skin So Soft. It's the 3 S's on the bottle. I see it clear as day. It was the 3 S's straight down the bottle. It was teal in writing. I don't know if it's still the same. It was a clear bottle, but it was like the one that was for bugs. That stuff worked wonders. Like, yes. So my only downfall to the festivals is that you pay so much to be part of the festivals. They put you in spots where nobody finds you. Unless I know that like 500 of you are going to show up and all 500 of you are going to make a purchase while you're there, that would be the only way that I can guarantee. You know what I mean? It's not profitable at all. I paid for my spot, but it didn't cover my gas. It didn't cover my time. It didn't cover any of what I made. Nothing. You know what I mean? And the thing is, like, I have to pre-purchase all of my materials and all that stuff and make all my stuff and then sell it. That's why I now offer custom if you want custom stuff like custom bags and custom boas and stuff. Because I got the extra stuff, so may as well. You know what I mean? Jelly bean. I had to get my little prep bowl to put my peppers in. What's up? So yes, we still have snow on the ground. You can like get through by all means. But we do still have snow on the ground and the roads are passable now, like outside of the community. So that's a positive as well. Huxley is back on school schedule tomorrow. Rue is in public school and they have canceled again for tomorrow. I think they're trying to hold out till Wednesday, Thursday. Hopefully we're not going to be out a whole nother week. But they're saying Wednesday. I think this is why they're like not bringing school back yet. Because they're already saying Wednesday there's a possibility of ice and snow again. And so if they see that the chance is great of it being possible, then they're not even going to bring them back on Wednesday. They're going to wait and bring them back next week again. Will be the plan. You know? Hey girl, hey! Sorry, I completely missed that because I was running my mouth. What? Oh, what'd you say? Because I'm still learning these glasses too. So with it being trifocal, in the bottom part of the lens is like more my like true up close reading looking at my phone. The middle is like 20 feet and the top is like 50 foot. So it's trifocal. My eyes are bad. So learning where the positioning is so that I can see it helps tremendously. There you go. Pamela, how long did it take you to get used to them? Amy. Yes, honey. Now, see, the thing is with Huxley's school, because he goes to a specialized autism school, that's why it's so far to get to it. That's the closest one to us. And they don't break for that kind of stuff. Okay, cool. I would appreciate that. Thank you. So, Tracy, the autism schooling is progressive therapy all day long. So, he is an ABA and speech therapy all day long. We are setting him up with additional OT therapy, which he needs, but we don't want to overwhelm him. We have now gotten him comfortable and settled in his daily ABA and speech therapy. It's 8 hours a day. He is with a therapist all day long. It is one-on-one all day long from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monday through Friday. And so the plan is to get him within the next year or two where he can go back to public school on the IEP. So his IEP for the public school has just been put on hold, and then we will reevaluate and reassess when we're ready to progress back into public school. And we are starting to get, he has a card with his core actions and words on them currently. And so we communicate with that a good bit. And he is now learning to use some of his vocalization already. So, like when we got home the other night and we were backing up under the carport, he knew we were home. He knows when we're driving, if we don't make the right turns, like he knows where home's at. Even from his new school, he's already learned the route. You got to go to the same one. If not, you're going to have a problem. He's going to melt down. But we backed up under the carport, and I said, all right, buddy, we're here. We're home. Are you ready to get out? And he said, and I said, oh, are you going to say it? I was literally making a video, and it's on the video. And I said, oh, are you going to say it? You're going to say out, out. And he said, oh. I was like, yes. Hey, girl, hey. Mama Jane. Aren't they beautiful? And he's he's opening up a lot more too. Because he's able to communicate a little bit. You know what I mean? So here's we hang this on the dishwasher so that he can reach it and he'll bring it to you and tell you what's going on. So you get go, and we get all done, and we do more, and we do help, and we do eat, and then we point to potty and go to the door. And if he has, if he's already messed his pull up, he will point to potty and just take you and go lay down. Because that means he just needs to be cleaned up. So, I will take whatever we can get. You know what I mean? Not mad at it. And we will progress little by little. I love seeing the progression. The school is loving the progression. His therapists are like, yes, this is what we want to see. Hearing and vision are perfect. Look, there is a key there's a door that is locked, okay? And we just got to find the right key. And I think we're fiddling with the skeleton keys right now. And we've got some that are kind of jiggling the lock. You know what I mean? We're in the right direction. What's happening is working. And it's what's best. You know what I mean? Ooh, Lorena, girl. Now listen, I have already been told, and I've watched, thanks Kristen, I have watched a couple documentaries on things, and there is one, there's a Joseph on here on TikTok, and his dad and mom, have to face the fact, or have had to face the fact, that some of those wordy dirts are just going to happen because he doesn't know better. He's 23 or 24. He is severely autistic and has some developmental issue as well. And, like, they said he was at the grocery store and he saw some lady with a big butt. And he was like, you got a big ass. And he said they've had to get themselves out of so many of those awkward moments that they just kind of stopped going in unless it was like during the morning neurodivergent quiet hours when they don't have the music playing and stuff, and they can kind of get in and get out. And I can't say I blame them. Oh, Diane, he has come a very long way since. So we started trying to get diagnosis at 2 years old. And it took from 2 until 9 months ago for it to finally happen. So, yeah, we've come a very long way. At 1 year to 2 years old, he would not even, like, nobody, if you weren't me or daddy, you weren't allowed around him. Or Gage, my older son. You weren't coming around him. He was going to scream bloody murder. If you was 20 foot away looking our direction trying to talk to us, he was going to scream bloody murder. Look, let me tell you about those, neurodivergent hours at the Wally World. I think it's Sierra. It's Ceyyara. I want you to know that I'm directing this towards your question. We have 5 kids all together and 2 grands. There are only 2 that still live in the home of the children because the older 3 are older. Our older kids are 22, 23, and 29. Grandboys are 8 and 10. And then our youngest 2 are 3.5 and 5. Well, we'll be 5 years old next month. I was a grandpappy. Grandfammy. Kiera. I got it. I love that. I do not like to butcher somebody's name because I don't like my name to be taken apart. Call me Fami or call me Daniel. Those are my names. Don't call me Dan. Don't call me Danny. Don't call me any variation of the name Daniel. I am Daniel. There's a reason behind that. My biological father goes by Danny because I was a junior. I am no longer. I've dropped that. I am no longer a junior. But yeah, no. Tonight, from volume 2 of my cookbook, I am making chicken mac and cheese. And I am making a side of sauteed vegetables. Hey, girl, hey! True, those I might try. But I still wouldn't like touch my face after they were on my hands. I'm nervous now. I'm really nervous. Or maybe I get some like facial cleansing wipes and I just use those for my hands too. You know what I mean? Because I'm terrified over the hand sanitizer thing now. I never had any problems out of like the regular old hand sanitizer or like the regular Equate hand sanitizer. So maybe I go back to that. I don't know. It's got me nervous. Man, they're giving us a puzzle piece. For what? We have detected inactivity. I'm cutting and we're talking. What else do you want? Y'all got me messed up. Mama Jane, I think it is the added scent as well that did it. Cause like me and somebody were talking, there's like an acid-based something that they normally put in that like scented stuff, and if your skin's sensitive, it'll break you out. And it got my hands where it was at, and where it touched my face when it was still kind of damp on my hand when I was rubbing my face. That's where I got it. So I could see that. What's up? Hey, Kimberly. Tracy, yep. That scent. And it's just, look, I used one of the other scents and I didn't have any issues, but now I didn't touch my face either that I remember either. So it could be that any of the scented stuff. But that cucumber melon scent was the one that and then I've heard, there were 3 of like the 5 or 6 people that reached out that said the same thing happened to them, it was the cucumber melon scent. Amy, yes, our P.O. Box is P.O. Box 84, Collettsville, North Carolina. 28611. And it is registered to Hot Mess Mommy. Hey, girl. Alright, I have cut up all my veggies. Now, let's cut down my chicken and get it ready to saute. Hey, loves. How are you? So good to see you. How your mama them? Are y'all staying warm? That's been our biggest thing, is trying to stay as warm as possible, which has not really been an issue. Our house is heated with no issue. What's up, Angela? Welcome back. Do not forget, the old algae rhythm has changed, so I'm starting to see a lot of you again. You know what I mean? Make sure you are comment, liking, sharing, interacting with the live, interacting with the videos. That will put you back in the realm again. Know what I mean, Jovine? Also, if you hadn't checked out the new goodies that we're making and such, girl, girl, you should check it out. Like the boas. And like tonight, if we meet our 2 goals, let's see where we're at on our goals. Let's see. If we meet the 2 goals, we're starting up on the first one. Top gift of tonight. We'll get. Next week we're doing breakfasts for dinners, okay? So, waffle maker, the little Chia Pet gnome, because I couldn't resist. And this is one of the new items up for grabs. These are the towels that hang on your oven door. Yes, honey. All kinds of patterns. Tons of patterns and colors. So that one's up for grabs tonight along with that. So it's a 3-piece if we meet the 2 goals. Top gifter will be the winner chicken dinner. Yes, the P.O. Box. P.O. Box 84. Collettsville. Collettsville. North Carolina. 28611. This is my... Now look, this one's dirty because I use this one like regularly. It's what's on my autism gnome cup. It's my the BU puzzle piece gnome. So, I have a Bluetooth speaker tumbler with it on it. I have a coffee mug with it on it. I do this, and I can do it on a bag as well. Or one of the, like, hang-in towels. Hey, girl, hey! Yas! 20-ounce tumbler, Bluetooth speaker. Remove it and charge it. Booyah. Booyah. And these are under the custom boa. These are the Huxley boa. So these are under the custom. The regular boas come with a plain white towel. If you do the custom boa, you can have the embroidered or sublimated towel. I need this out for in the morning because I'm going to be using this one in the morning on the ride. Dawn Reynolds. And this fits down in a cup holder. Dawn Reynolds. And just so any of you that want to know about like how you get all this and all, there's a little poll that'll pop up in the corner of the screen over here. And it gives you great information. Plus, my moderators tell you some things in the comments and pin them. Like that. I can't say it or I'll get in trouble. I'm going to start my noodles. Hey girl, hey! Now, you can use macaroni noodles, you can use whole wheat noodles, you can use rotini noodles, you could use rigatoni. I don't care what kind of noodle you use. Use whatever kind of noodle you want to use. Tonight, I am using, like, no-yolk noodles. Voila. Hey girl, hey! Ruth Reeves! Not of my stuff. That's why I don't do my stuff through TikTok. Now, like these that are showing up on the screen, thank you for my Sunday. Yes. These? Yes. Hey girl, hey! Hey Jenny, doing good, hope you are. Now, I am going to... This chicken is a little more fatty, so to speak. Like, they left a little more of the... like, fatty gristle on it than I desire. So we're going to get rid of that. Know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Yes, and that's the other thing right there. Doing it through the tickety-tack also makes it impossible for me because it has to ship within 24 hours, and I can't do that, especially with custom orders. So, I'm not interested. I have enough on my plate and enough schedules to work around to add something else to my plate. You know what I mean? I know my limitations. Hey girl, hey! Hey Morgan! You haven't missed that much. We're just meal prepping. We're cutting up some chicken currently. Oh, Mama Jamie! Isn't that who that was? No, Mama Jane. Love you, mean it. Thanks for being here. Hey, Tracy. How are you, love? Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Now, with these chicken breasts, because I want this to cook down rather quickly, when I cook the chicken itself, I'm going to slice the chicken breast to a thin slice, and I'm going to season it down and cook it that way, and then I'll chop it down for the mac and cheese once it's done cooking. So that's what I'm currently doing, is I'm going to slice my chicken breast down, and then we will saute it down in the frying pan. And then we'll use that browning from the chicken to start our veggies in. Oh, Dion! Good to see you! Welcome back! Look, life happens, man. But the thing is, being part of the Fahmies family, it doesn't matter how long we stay apart. Even if I'm not showing up in your feed and then all of a sudden I show up again, it's just like coming home. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing changed. We're still doing the same stuff. The kids is growing. That's about it. We're still doing our little prizes for top gifter. We're now taking the portion of the proceeds from that are going into things like providing some of these to-go plate meals for the less fortunate. When I'm out and about in town, I'll put it into to-go plates and take it out with me. And then we're also doing a Fahmy Family Fund. And the only way you can do that is through the gifting here or through the whatnot stuff when I sell my goods and from our product sales. And we take that and kind of build it. And as most of you know, like when I feel the need and feel the call that I need to help somebody, I just help somebody. And that's what those funds will go towards. That's what it's always gone towards. Now, this past year was a little bit less than we were normally able to do like around Christmas time. But we still managed to do $500. And one of the people we found out actually scammed us. She wasn't what she said or who she said she was. So, there's that. So, I have 2 different cow prints. Yes. So, I have one that is like just white with brown spot cow. And then I have one that is white, brown, and black spot. Like the tricolor. Yeah, she claimed to be a grandmother who was raising her grandchildren. And so that there was no confusion, because we did help another one out on here, Miss Karen, and I reposted her video today that she made where we helped her out for Christmas. And I didn't want anybody to think it was her and try to go back. Because this lady never made the video as she said she was going to do. Because she said, I want to make a video that y'all helped us out. I was like, you don't have to do that, but if you do, I'll repost it. And she said, no, I'm literally going to make it make it now. And I'm like, okay. And then 3 days later, she messages back hitting us up for more. And then recently, she tried to hit us up again. And I'm like, no. And she's all alone. And I'm like, wait a minute, your grandkids had just moved in with you. I'm confused. Your story don't add up, girl. Hey, girl, hey! Oh, mommy of 5. There's a poll right there. It gives you that spot. I can't physically say it. Oh! Because I said it gives you a spot, it just it dinged my live. Hold on. I gotta peel it. Stupid thing. Oh, we love TikTok. TikTok is our favorite. They don't treat us bad at all. So that means y'all really have to tap the screen and share the live now, because I'm not going to get back out to the FYP otherwise. I mean, tonight I am making chicken macaroni and cheese. So right now what I'm currently doing is cutting down my chicken to saute it with seasoning. And then once it is seasoned and sauteed, we will take it out and chop it down and make it, put it into our noodle and other stuff mix. You know what I mean? I got some other goodies to go in it. Some scrumdiddlyumptiouses. You know what I mean, Jodine? Mm-hmm. Well, it's just like the whole puzzle piece thing. It's like, girl, bye. You know good and well we is active. Go somewhere with that. Thank you for the Sundays, girls and guys. The Sundays is one of our first 2 goals to meet. One of our 2 goals to meet, sorry. Do I have... Oh, wait a minute. Do you have what? Jenny. So, Huxley, with his autism, he's a very picky eater. And he only has certain safe foods that he eats. And then Rue, she will eat anything. She's like Mikey. And even if she's never tried it, she'll try it one time. And if she don't like it, she'll tell you. She'll hand it back to you. She'll say, I not want it. Not want. She says, not want it. Not want it. She's so funny. She was talking to Uncle Nene and Uncle Jojo today when they stopped by. She was telling them all that. And then she was holding on to Uncle Jojo. And I said, why are you holding on to Uncle Jojo? And she said, no go. No bye. No bye. And she thought if she stayed holding on to him the whole time, then he just wouldn't leave. So she literally stayed stuck with him until I said, no, you got to let him go because we have to get ourselves ready and they have stuff they have to do. They have to go unload groceries. So she finally let him go and she come to me, made me pick her up, and then she was mad. But then she did tell him bye. She loves her Gunkle Nene and Gunkle Jojo. And then she calls him she calls him Dodo. So then whenever they left, she said, Dodo bye. Dodo bye. I said, you'll see him tomorrow at some point. I said, what? Did you want Uncle Dodo to come here and just stay and play? Yeah. She's hilarious. She loves her gunkles, which is awesome. That's what I want. I wouldn't want it any other way. You like how I'm doing this? That way I don't touch the chicken. I love it. Hey, girl, hey. I'm telling you, she's talking like no tomorrow. So let me tell you, she was, when we put her in school originally this year, she started out in the afternoon class. So she went from 11:30 to 2. In that afternoon class is all little girls and like 2 little boys. There's like 15 kids. So she was around all those little sassy girls that were talking, and she wasn't quite talking yet. And then all of a sudden she started picking up. Well, about 2 months in, about 2 months in, we had to move her to the morning class because of schedule changes with Huxley. Then she kind of stopped. She didn't stop, but she didn't progress any much further, very fast. Then we had to move Huxley's schooling around again, finally, to get him into the autism school, which is finally where he needs to be. That moves her back to the afternoon class. The moment we put her back in the afternoon class, after that first couple of days in the afternoon class, she was frustrated. And you could tell, because she wasn't able to communicate with them little girls and get them to play with her and do what she wanted. She's picking up and learning how to talk very quickly from all them little girls. And she's learning all that sass. So I am glad we got her back in the afternoon class. It's a better spot for her, for sure. I think we're going to have better progress there as well. She's still going to get her additional speech therapy because we all feel like she needs that speech therapy just to help boost that language skill. But nonetheless, being back with all the little girls made a world of difference. Because she is like, and she don't call Bubba no more. Huxley, Huxley. Mama Huxley. She'll tell on him in a heartbeat too. She's a trip. Hey girl, hey. She's little mama for sure. She's gonna be little mama for sure. She loves her Bubba too. She does not like it when he goes to school in the morning and she doesn't go. And I come home without him. She does not like that. She does not like it whenever she wakes up and he's not here. if I come home, like when I come back home and she thinks I'm coming home with him, like I come back home, you know, in between school for him normally. If she's not going to school, when I come back home and he's not in the car with me, she's upset. He's not in the car with me, she's upset. She does not like being separated from her Bubba. She loves her Bubba. And they're actually playing a lot more together now, which is wonderful. We got like 8 to 10 or 12 inches-ish. Like right now, like in my backyard, right outside my office window. Now all the snow we got this time was powdery, fluffy. Like you could take the blower out there and blow the snow off. Like it was true snow. And the first bowl we got before that was all the ice. So within a week's time, it was like ice and then snow, and everything is now kind of to the point. Where you can get out to the main road. Everything kind of turned to slush today on the main roads and stuff. So that's good. We will be back at school tomorrow. Cheers. A little bit of love, a little bit of light, and a little bit of positivity. Hey, baby. How you doing? Demons Kitten, how's it going, love? It's so good. All right, we're at 400 shares and 191 in likes. Once that hits 300K in likes, I'll give away a coffee mug at random for likes and shares. Doesn't cost you a dime. Tap the screen and share it live. We do this every night. Also, if we meet the first pin goal here and the one to follow it in the box up there, we do a prize for top gifter. So, once those 2 goals are met, that releases the prize. That's the waffle maker, the towel that hangs on your oven, custom made by Daddy, Hot Mess Daddy. Made those. And the gnome Chia Pet, because it was too cute not to pass up. I couldn't resist. And I may have one myself. Chia. Oh, let's talk about the coffee mug too for just a moment. I have to cover this one word. And it's going to be backwards because this one's not reversed for this. Okay, these are your standard 8-ounce coffee mugs, okay? This is one Daddy got me years ago. I have never let go of. So, these are the coffee mugs. Okay? 8-ounce. Standard. This is what you buy at like the Wally World in a pack. Okay? Now, 8-ounce. Ooh! 15-ounce ceramic is what we did. Okay? So, these the big boys. It's like a cup and 2/3 of regular coffee. It's so good. Because I need the extra. You know what I mean? This is going to tick me off. Especially now that I've gotten used to the big coffee mugs. BJ! Girl! Did you forget the dog was out or the dog just got out? Now, Joanne, let me tell you something. When I'm traveling in the car, 15-ounce ain't gonna do it because I need enough to get me there and back, right? That's when I move on to my tumblers. These are the stainless steel. And you want to talk about hot coffee, girl? Put your coffee in this and put the top on it. And shut the little hole that you drink out of. I can drive from here down the mountain an hour and get all the way to Lenore and crack the top and it's still steaming. And I'll take a sip and burn my lip and tongue because it's not ready yet. And so I'll partially shut the top where it's partially cracked. And I'll set it down and I'll drive the other hour and 20 minutes into Hickory and drop Huxley off and open it up. And it'll be just where it's at a point where I can kind of sip on it without scalding my lips. I'm like, yes, honey. And these are the big boys. These is like the 20 or 22 ounce. And the Autism one only comes with the Bluetooth speaker. It only comes in the Bluetooth speaker tumbler. Now, the Bluetooth speaker tumblers themselves come in blanks, so I can customize them, even if you want like family photos and stuff on them. Same thing with the towels for the boas, like my bags and that kind of stuff. If you want customization and customize like pictures and that kind of stuff, we can absolutely do that. Custom embroidery, absolutely. Hey, girl, hey. What's up? What's up? All right. Let's put a little bit of EVOO in here. Girl, bye. The soup cookbook just jumped at me. I made soups last week. Stay up there. We don't want you back right now. Because soup to me says it's going to get cold again. And I'm trying to think warmer. Oh, here's a coffee mug. Yes, honey. Mine has the BU gnome on it. Mine's the autism awareness. This is the Huxley boa. The Huxley coffee mug. The Huxley tumbler. In honor of our baby boy. Serena. The van. I had a van at one point in time. I sold it though, and I used that to get me something different. So I have I have a station wagon. I have a station wagon. Up, Jenny, they're answering you in the comments too. Oh, let me start heating this. Now, you don't want a bunch of olive oil in that pan. You just want enough to kind of put a little layer on the bottom of the pan, just to keep stuff from sticking. We're not like deep frying this chicken. Got me? Just so you know. And I just kind of cube it up to an extent. No, we're going to leave it open. Never mind. It is what it is. I'm not going to cut the rest of that down. We're just going to season it. Because if I cube it now, that's what I was trying to tell myself earlier. If you cube it now, then you're not going to be able to really like shred it down later. It'll be better that way. I got it. I get ahead of myself sometimes. Arlene, girl, you ain't been watching my videos. I had an allergic reaction to hand sanitizer. It caused blisters that popped. Girl, it happens. We get busy. I just like giving people a hard time that I know are not going to take it, you know what I mean, to heart. And I know you won't, so. Serena, I did it on my hands and it was real thick. And I rubbed it on my arms because, you know, sneezy germs, yuck. They were still damp and I was like rubbing my face and my eyes. Wasn't thinking about the fact that it was hand sanitizer on my hands. Yeah, it was the one with the smell good. The cheap one from Dollar Tree. Never. Never. I chunked that stuff into garbage. I love you, mean it, Arlene. It's good to see you back. Yeah, it's been no fun. And like I did it and my face felt really tingly and then I used a baby wipe and kind of wiped it down and I thought, I probably got windburn from when I was getting gas, you know what I mean? Because it's so cold and the wind is blowing like ice and, yeah, no. By that evening, it was like blistery and then by the next morning, most of them had popped. Everywhere. Yes, ma'am. I was like, what the hell? So I will never use that again. And I picked it up because I was like, oh, cucumber melon. You know, a nice fresh scent. I don't have to smell straight up alcohol on my hands from the sanitizer. Because that, now given if I'm nauseated, I don't mind. Because that smell helps with nausea. But I ain't been nauseated, girl. I don't want to smell it when I'm not nauseated. This is rotisserie chicken seasoning, y'all. FYI. And I season, and whatever side I season goes seasoned side down in the pan, and then I season the other side once it's in the pan. Hey, girl, hey! Sandra Lee. So, like, I wondered if that was the case possibly, too. But it's really strange that it's only where the hand sanitizer touched. And when I got out of the car to pump my gas, I had my hands inside my jacket and just my fingers out. And I had my big old jacket on with my hoodie pulled up over my head, this fur lined and like snugged. So I was like, if anything that way, it would have just been my face. So for it to be all of that, I'm like, it was the hand sanitizer. And look, come to find out, there's quite a few people of my Fami family here that have had the same reaction from the same scent. So that's wild. I'm going to put a little bit of lemon pepper as well. Now, yesterday it hurt. Yesterday and day before, it was sore. It hurt. Today it doesn't hurt. But it's very dry and like everything's dry and flaky. And so like I just kind of rubbed like this and most of like the scabbing and stuff has just come off. So that's good. I know better than to scratch it. And I've been putting like antibiotic ointment on it too. Because I know that'll help heal it faster. Girl, I'm on hospital staff. I know. Hey girl, hey! Yes, it is definitely healing. So that's a good thing. So season side down. Oh, I've been feeling fine. Girl, look, ain't nothing slowed me down. I'm still doing my every day, and I feel fine. I haven't run any fever or anything like that, so. I didn't, like, swell up or anything, or just the little blisters, that's it. Hey, girl, hey. Look, my skin has always been really good. Like, I don't, if I have a little breakout, it's an oil bump. And an oil bump, like, and I know what an oil bump is. Like, I have oil bump right there. That's an oil bump. That's a completely different thing. And I get them there because that's where the oils from my hair drip down on my forehead when I sweat and stuff. I do that. I get that. I know what an oil bump is. Those were not oil bumps. Like, they were blisters. So, the only thing that I used different last week, right when that happened, was that hand sanitizer. That is the only thing I used different, was that hand sanitizer. And then, like I said, there's been 5 or 6 FOMI family that have reached out and said the exact same thing with the scented hand sanitizer. And then the one that said, the ones that messaged me directly and said, yes, that exact same scent, too. So I will not be getting that Dollar Tree stuff again. Nuggetry. It was the cucumber melon. Now, my skin is sensitive anyways. My skin is always pretty much clear because it is so oily, and it constantly like sloughs off the dirty because of all the oil. But there are certain like things that I can't use on my skin because I break out from them. Like, there are certain deodorants I can't use. It'll break my underarms out. The only deodorant that I have ever found that I can use and I don't get funky as well from it is Secret. And it has to be the powder roll-on. That's the only thing I can use. I cannot use anything out of an aerosol can except for hairspray. Shaving cream has to be the sensitive stuff. And I'm going by that Dollar Tree tomorrow. I'm going to let them know. Girl, y'all messed me up. What's up? Let's see. We're a little over halfway through one of our goals, and we've started our second. If we meet the 2 goals, I do have the prize bundle for Top Gifter. It's the waffle iron, the towel that is made by Hot Mess Daddy, and the Chia Pet. This little gnome that I may have one of myself. Now, I got messages popping up on top of the thing. Look, Jinx and Rio, the house kitties, Star Lodge house kitties. They've been snoozing on the porch. I made them a little like cubby with some towels and blankets and stuff. So they had a nice place. Not that they don't have another place up there. But I like it when they stay here. Because, you know, if there's any little rodents running around, they take care of them. We have found some on the front steps. They leave us treats. I'm not trying to overcrowd my pan either with chicken because I want it all to cook down pretty evenly, you know what I mean? And we're cooking on like medium low for our chicken. Hey girl, hey! Thanks for the Sunday! Chicken mac and cheese, and I'm gonna saute some vegetables too. Right? The cats think I can't find food. Look, they let me know that they're taking care of the outside so I can bring them a treat. That's what it really is. My battery light came on, but my charger is right here. Island Girl Forever. I live in North Carolina. What is your name? Like, what year did you graduate at Spring Valley, and what is your name? All I saw was something about Spring Valley. Miles, what's up? You graduated in 80? Okay, so you would have known my mom and my aunts. So my mom was graduating year 79, class of 79. I was born in 80. She was Patricia. What was her maiden name? Goodwin. Patricia Goodwin. My aunts, she was the oldest, so she would have been the closest in age to you. Then my aunts were younger, and so were my uncle, but you may have known them. So there was Gregory Sessions, Robin Sessions, and Tina Sessions. Nothing much. Richard's Nursery. Richard's Nursery. Wait, which one is Richard's Nursery? I pass a bunch of nurseries. Where is that one at? Island Girl. So you knew my aunt, one of my aunts, or uncle, or mom? Oh, okay, knew of them. So yeah, that would like my mom's family is from the Dentsville area, like Pontiac. That's kind of where we grew up. That was our stomping ground, so to speak. We lived out on Screaming Eagle Road, and we did like church and stuff out in Lugoff, Camden area. And then as we got like teenage and on up, my sisters and brother and I just kind of migrated that direction, so to speak. Then, life happened, and I came out, and I left Columbia. Because, I was getting so much love by coming out. Oh, Holly, girl. Look, I lived in Camden for a little while, too, before it got really rough. Passing the fish camp way up the curve right before you turn to Cemetery and Bridge. Uncle Joe, you know where that one's at? I'm trying to place it. Like I can't, my mind's not wrapping around where Miles is talking about. Oh. The cemetery right here across the street from us. Ooh, girl, I know where Black River's at. You safe out there. Oh, okay. You talking about Richard Gregg? You talking about the Greggs? Yes, honey. The Gregg. We know the Greggs. Know all about the Greggs. Love the Greggs. The cemetery is literally across the street from us. Well, across the street from the property. You up here with us in the cold, boo. You up here froze with us. We're in Lenore, but we're northern Lenore, so we're close to like Blowing Rock. Like the Watauga County line is right on the other side of like we're in Rock's throwing distance. We're at we stay in a tiny home and campground community all in one, called Starlight Lodge in Lenore, and we own a tiny home here in the community. We are full-timers here along with quite a few others, and then there are some of the ones here. There are only 2 that are left on the vacation program, but that only stay here part-time. You know what I mean, or use it as like a vacation spot for themselves. And then they rent it out when they're not here. So there's little vacation rentals available. And then, of course, we have the tent and camping spots, you know, during season. Let's see. We were at 14 degrees when I looked outside the window earlier. So let's see where we're at. We're down to 12. We're down to 12 now. It's almost midnight. So it'll probably drop a little bit more. By about 1 a.m., whatever we're at is where we'll be for the night. And then it'll start to climb again. What's up? Come on, tap, 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 share, share, share. If we meet 300K in likes, we've already exceeded 300 shares, I'll do 1 coffee mug giveaway. I have 18 different designs, and I just randomly pick one and send them to you. If you're picked, it doesn't cost you a dime to like and share the live. Tap your finger and share the live over and over and over again and comment every now and then. Say FYP. That's all you got to comment. You don't even have to comment anything in particular. And then, once that number reaches 300 and 300, I do a coffee mug giveaway. Just pick one of you randomly that's like and shared. Then, I do it again at 600K. Normally, I used to do it at 5 and 5, but I lowered it a little bit tonight. Welcome, welcome. Hey, Becca Boo. Welcome, welcome. If you hear your family, welcome to the family, girl. Let me give you a clean plate. Let's throw this chicken on until I'm ready to cut it down. So we sauteed our chicken breast here, and we'll cut those down here in a few after I finish the rest. Water is almost at a boil, so we can add the noodles here in just a minute. This is a chicken breast. I use chicken breast. So a sauteed chicken mac. Hey, girl, hey. Now, we're going to drop this down here for now. And we'll get our final pieces of chicken going. Oh, I should have showed that to you. Hold on, I'll pull it back out and show it to you. Rotisserie chicken seasoning. And some lemon pepper. By Kinder's. That's what I'm using. And then I put the seasoned side down. Now this is the one that I cut up. I didn't mean to cut up. So we're going to scoop her up and throw her in the pan too. Seasoned side down. Hey, girl, hey. Now, I am hoping my last catering job went really, really good right at Christmas. So, I'm hoping to receive some catering work coming up. It's about that season soon to start hosting parties and stuff again and start booking for that kind of stuff. So, hopefully, I'll get some bookings here soon. That would be fantabulous. Hey, girl, hey. How's it going? How you mom and him? Alright, we're going to get rid of this. Because I've already cut everything up. It needs to be cut up. Till the chicken's ready, but I ain't putting cooked chicken on the raw to cut it. Salmonelli. I'm not into salmonellis. Are you into salmonellis? I'm not. Hey, girl, hey. What's up? What's up? How your mama them? How your mama them? How's it going? Hey, Deborah. Let me go ahead. It's about to be at a full boil, so we go ahead and throw these noodles in. That is a 12-ounce package, FYI. If you're doing the single portion, I double my portions when I cook because, you know, I give it out too. So the single portions are going to be what's in the cookbook, and I double it. Called for 6, I use 12. So, if I were going to feed this to our family here for multiple nights, what I would do is, or for multiple meals, I'd serve it for dinner, then I'll serve it for lunch the next day, and I'll serve it for dinner again the next day. If there's anything left beyond that, It will go to the lodge as leftovers for anybody that may want something different to eat for one night. It'll get frozen and put away, put away in a freezer bag and frozen for a later date. Or what we're now going to start doing is, instead of doing any of that, really, I'm going to start boxing it down into to-go plates. That's what we've done in the past, but now we're going to box it down into to-go plates. I'm going to pass it out. Why not? Yes, you can have some if you want some. But I do notice y'all your husband went grocery shopping today and he got some meals prepped for the week. IJF. Do you have your beef tips tonight? Your beef tips and gravy? Tonight I'm making chicken mac. Chicken mac. Pinkies up, baby. Always pinkies up. Chills. All right. Hey, Michelle, how are you? Good to see you. Tonight I'm making chicken mac. This is allergic reaction that were blisters to hand sanitizer. My arms, because I wrapped it on my hand, did like this, and they weren't dry, and I did like this and wiped my face and my eyes. See what happens? It's the one with the scent from the Dollar Tree. Cucumber melon. It's a no-no. She wasn't ready. She wasn't ready. Hey, girl, hey! So I don't know if it was a bad batch, if it was me, like, I'm sensitive to some stuff, no joke, on my skin. So if it was just a me-sensitive issue, if there was something wrong with the batch that I got, I don't know. But that's the only thing that I used that day when all of that started showing up that was any different. So, girl, it is what it is. It ain't slowed me down, girl. I ain't stopped. You can't keep a good dog down. No, no, no. You can't keep a good dog down. If it were extremely painful and I had some additional like symptoms, I would say possibly shingles. But considering I have no other signs, symptoms of anything, it's only where that hand sanitizer touched. And it only showed up like right after using it that day for the first time. I'm pretty sure it's chemical burn. I don't think it was anything other than that. It's the hand sanitizer from the Dollar Tree with the scent on it. The cucumber melon scent is the one that I use. It happens. What it? Chit. Yes, the pain from shingles is really bad. I've actually had it. We had a really dear friend of ours that she got it, and she was down, and it affected part of her vision in her left eye. She had a massive breakout through her hair and down the side of her face. She had it in different spots on her body that broke out, and she was like in a dark room for almost a solid week where she just could not function. So, yeah, no. Keely! Yas, honey. These are available at Hot Mess Mommy. Oh, Lord. Let's see. What can I sing for you since you ain't heard me sing in so long? How about a little bit of... Let me think what comes to my head. That I'm going to remember the words to at the moment. How about some... Well, I'm gonna love you forever, forever and ever, amen. As long as old men sit and talk about the weather, as long as old women sit and talk about old men, if you wonder how long I'll be faithful, just listen to how the song ends. I'm gonna love you forever and ever, forever and ever, amen. I'm gonna love you forever and ever, forever and ever, forever and ever, forever and ever. Amen. Oh, yas, honey, yas. Hey, Renee Nash. Welcome, welcome, love. Thank you so much, and thank you for being here. Let's see. Now, somebody asked earlier in the live, would I please do a gospel song? And I didn't overlook it. I saw it and I mentally responded. But sometimes my mental responses don't come out. I mentally respond to text messages recently. A lot. I'm like, doggone it. So let's see. Gospel. Let me think of one that... What comes to mind? How about... Oh, towel boa. These are hot handles. Like that. That's the purpose. One of them. How about some... Oh, you've been in this storm, and it seems like forever, and your nights of confusion have been oh so long. Your ship has lost anchor, and the storm's got you drifting, but the night's almost over. So ride out your storm. out your storm. God's right there with you. You may not feel him, but you're not alone. You're hurting now, but your morning it's coming. Just hold on to Jesus and ride out your storm. Remember his promise. He said, I'll never forsake you. Though the waters they're raging, they'll do you no harm. Don't give up the battle, for your answer it's coming. Just hold on to Jesus and ride out your storm. Ride out your storm. God's right there with you. You may not feel him, but you're not alone. You're hurting now, but your morning it's coming. Just hold on to Jesus and ride out your storm. He's right here with you. So ride out your storm, and he'll never leave you. So ride out your storm. Ride out your storm. How about that? How about that? How's it going? Hippie Mama, hey love bug, good to see you. What's one of the... Okay, here's one of the other ones that I used to do all the time that everybody used to love. Everybody loves Little David. Because Little David... What did Little David do in the Bible? What's the story? Y'all remember the story of Little David? Look, just because I don't, follow along the translation of the King James Version, I know the stories. And some of the stories are great. It's a great book of stories. It's a great book of stories. I just have my own... my own way of belief on that. But little David, he faced Goliath, right? It was a giant in his life. Don't we all have giants in our life? But God gives us the strength we need to move forward if we trust in him. So the story of little David says, well, little David, he stood small, but Goliath, oh, so tall. I'm giving it all to you, said little David. And just like the lion and the bear he slew, when it comes down to me and you, he says the battle's not mine, I give it to you, Lord, it's thine. The battle's not mine, said little David, Lord, it's thine. I'm in your favor. I'm giving it all to you. I knew not what to do, but I'm so glad you've let me see that you're really all that I need. The battle's not mine, I give it to you. Lord, it's thine. The battle's not mine, I give it to you. Lord, it's thine. Y'all. Hey, girl, hey! Oh, look, if I could ever get with my... I'm trying to... I have actually sent her a message 2 or 3 times. I know she's had some health issues recently. But the lady that I used to travel and sing with, I've tried to reach out to her a couple of times, and I'm going to break down and call her this week and see if I can arrange a time to drive out to her, because she can't travel, to drive out to her and do a couple of video recordings with her one afternoon, if she's up to it, of the 2 of us singing. Alright, now, the recipe calls for tomatoes cut up, like diced tomatoes, but like chunked, okay? I don't got no chunked. I got the petite dice, and that's what I'm going to use. Now, I doubled, so I got a double, okay? This is the Italian size, so this style, so it has the basil and all, and the garlic and all in it. Now, if you wanted to kind of spice it up, you could do some rotel, and I have before. Oh, that's good too. Hey, girl, hey! So, the more you follow and, like, comment on the live, like the live, share the live, comment on my videos when they come across your feed and you're watching, and you're interacting with them from the bottom up after about 5 or 6 seconds into the video, you're saving, sharing, commenting, and liking and watching the whole thing, I'll start showing up in your feed on a more regular basis. That's the way that's the way to keep me in your feed, so that you see me regularly. Now, if you want to get the notification every time I go live automatically, that would be, you would need to subscribe so that you get that. So once you become a subscriber, you'll get a notification. The first 45 people that have interacted the most throughout the day with my page, I am able to send a notification to at the beginning of every live, which I did tonight. I used to do it every live, and I kind of slacked off on doing it, but I'm going to get back to it. So the more you interact, you could just get like a personal invite, like my ones that got it tonight. But it only shows me the first 45 where I send them. See what I mean? So that's all that's going to get the one that I send out. Hey, girl, hey! We're making chicken mac. What, my version of the Do You Want to Build a Snowman? Do you want to build a snowman? Do you want to come and play? No, it's too cold outside. It makes my back... I don't remember what I said. Something about it makes my back hurt. It makes me hurt. Now go the hell away. This is, sorry, cream of chicken. My bad, forgot to tell you. I should technically do 2 cans of cream of chicken, but I'm going to do 1 can of cream of chicken and 1 can of cream of cheddar, white cheddar soup. Yes, honey, yes. Hey, girl, hey. How you mama now? We're currently at 12 degrees. 12. 1, 2, 12. Thanks for the Sunday. Diane, no, but that sounds fantabulous. I like a cream of anything. Have you tried the golden cream of mushroom and onion? That's yummy too. Oh baby, it's cold here. It ain't no joke. When winter shows up here, it shows up. And shows her behind. Jack Frost is a woman. Her name is Jackie Frost. She got issues. Her levels is off. Honey, she has lost her mind. Her cheese has slid off her cracker. Do you hear me? She is a few trees short of forest at this point. She must have kids. She must have kids. Yes, honey. If you fry short a Happy Meal or nuggets. Girl, if you missing the nuggets, you missing the main dish. No joke. Girl, bye. Alright, so listen. All my lives this week. We've got 3 cooking lives tonight, all from volume 2 of my cookbook. So all the dishes that I'm making are in volume 2 of my cookbook. This is my largest cookbook. This houses 163 recipes. Everything from starters and cocktails to desserts and finishers and everything in between. This week we are working through casseroles and pasta dish type stuff. So that way they feed a mass quantity for multiple meals. That's the deal for this week. Next week is breakfast for dinner lives. That's what we're doing. So we're going to prepare breakfast casseroles and stuff for next week. One thing we're going to be making is waffles. If we meet the 2 gifting goals tonight, top gifter tonight will get the waffle maker, a chia pet. That's my gnomes. Y'all know I love my gnomes. So I got you a gnome, chia pet, and me too. And one of the kitchen towel hangers that we made. This is the one that can hang on the stove so it doesn't, tear off. You undo the button, throw it in the washing machine, put it back on. Of course, we make the scarf style around my neck as well. We make some without the clip, like fold over, that just open to hang on the oven handle. The door handles of your cabinet if you don't have like the oven handle per se. We have met a goal. Yes, honey. All right, there's your last goal. If that goal is achieved, that releases those prizes for top gifter. We are still working towards podcast. It is still in the works, but it is not there yet. But yes, we go do it. Now, normally I would also use, thanks for the surfing penguin. That's going to be me in the morning, the surfing penguin. That is the Drew Barrymore. The Drew Barrymore, the beautiful collection. Yas, honey, yas. Hey, girl, hey. Normally I would use shredded cheese, but I remembered that I had a block of Velveeta. So this will make it nice and like cheesy. So we're going to use the Velveeta, baby. Hey, girl, hey. Hey, Amanda. Hey, Oreo. Thanks for the money gun, Sydney. So all of of my cookbooks, you can get them individually, or they're also in a bundle right now where you get volume 1 through 4 for like $99. Great bundle deal, because that's a discount on each book too. You're welcome. And they're my wonderful mods and Fami family here try to answer things like where you can get them and that kind of stuff in the comments, because I can't say that. And then sometimes we have things like a poll set up in the top left corner of the screen, and it tells you stuff too. That was not a total hint. Hey, girl, hey. See, hippie mama, I'm showing you how to do this. I'm always teaching. Girl, my laughter sometimes is the light of, like, my own day. You know the old saying, you have to laugh to keep from crying sometimes? Yeah, I do that. Trish, I meal prep. So I have a 3.5-year-old and an almost 5-year-old in the house. And my 5-year-old, almost 5-year-old, is level 3 autism, so he requires 24-hour care and assistance. So once they go to bed, I can cook at night and meal prep, and it's all of our stuff for tomorrow's meals, and I don't have to do anything but just pull stuff out and heat it up. Then once they go to the bed, then I can cook again or prep for the next night, unless I've got enough left over. What we've been doing here the past couple of weeks is I will like cook our stuff and meal prep our stuff and come over here, and it's a joint effort to keep everything going around here. So like I'll do that, and Daddy has been coming through and like taking care of the dishes behind me, and then we prep for another meal, and he'll come through. I try to clean them up at night if I can. If I don't, Daddy will catch them in the morning. Girl, it takes a village. Especially with all the traveling now for Huxley, because Huxley is in a autism school, specialized autism ABA therapy school, full time, and it's 2 hours from here, one way, so it puts me on the road a good bit, and so anything you can to alleviate, you know what I mean? Hey girl, hey. Not to mention, like me and Daddy, because I'm down to just the embroidery machine as a sewing machine as well, and I've had lots of projects to work, and Daddy's been doing the hanging towels and all that too, and his projects he's working on. We've been alternating off using the sewing machine. Girl, I need my sewing machine back. I need my sewing machine back. I do need an industrial machine. I desperately need an industrial machine. But right now, an industrial machine would require, like, finishing off the garage so I can move my office out there, because there's no room to put it in that little tiny room back there. It would take up the whole room. And it would also require the funding to get one and to finish my stuff out there. And I can't do all that right now. So you have to pick your battles. You know what I mean? Hey girl, hey. The industrial machines would hold up better for what I'm doing longer as well. Because right now what's going to happen is these two brother machines that I've got, I'm going to get them back, and they're going to work for a couple weeks decent, and they're going to start messing up, and then they're going to tear up completely again within about 6 to 8 weeks in. And then I'm going to have them repaired again. I I was like, do you have a repair plan? She said, I have financing for new machines. I was like, sales lady, I like you. Now, Miss Carol, my friend over in Vail, I don't know if she's in here tonight. Miss Carol Marconi, she's got an extra machine too. She's going to give to me. Because she said, if I can use it, take it, because this is collecting dust. So that'll give me 3 machines to kind of work off of until I get to that point. You know what I mean? Girl, I'll work around it and figure out a way. Where there's a will, there's a way. I don't ever stop. Nothing's going to keep me down, baby. Nothing. That's what I was telling everybody earlier with my little song. You can't keep a good dog down. No, you can't keep a good dog down. Cheers. There are a bunch, I'm just letting you know, not that there's anything I can do about it. There are a bunch of packages frozen at the post office. So if you're expecting one, that's probably where it's at. Tonight I am I'm finishing up to put in the oven, chicken mac and cheese. So this is rotisserie seasoned chicken breast. And we're not going to let that little juice run up. We're going to put it in there, in the pan. In the pot. So, the Bernina that I currently have... Look at Bobby's comment. Who is Bobby? Hold on. Bobby Hollis! Like, for real, for real? Will you send me a message and tell me what you got? If you're not, like, seriously not going to use them or whatever, and you want to get rid of them, like, I would love to have a discussion. No joke. That would be awesome. Thanks, Hippie Mama, for letting me, I completely missed that. I can't see every comment. It only gives me like 3 comments at a time, and whoever's liking and sharing, so I just don't get to see it. Thank you, Bobby. I will go dig in for your message after live, because it'll get buried. Trust me. I had to think what I was doing. My brain went kind of... Hey, girl, hey. I slept entirely too much today. I went to bed at about 3:30, 4 o'clock this morning. And my body said, guess what? You're not getting up for a little while. And I finally awoke at like noon today. And so I was kind of put out with myself when I got up. I don't like to sleep like that. I slept way too long. I got too much to do to be sleeping like that. So I've been kind of put out with myself today. I'm gonna be honest. I have lots of stipulations for myself during the day that I must accomplish. Girl, bye! And, when I don't meet my list for the day, it upsets me. It just does. And it wasn't just last night. Like, night before last. When I finally laid down, it was the same thing. But I also have to let my body, like, shut itself down. If not, I'm going to go in there, I'm going to lay in the bed, and I'm going to stare at the ceiling and twiddle my thumbs and think of 9,000 things that I need to do and take care of. And then I'm up out of the bed doing those things. So I may as well just stay up until I am done. And I know my body says, ho, we're going to lay down. That's enough. And sometimes that does not happen for like days on end. And I literally live off of cat naps. That is also from years and years of night shift working, where I spent many, many days on end up because I had to work, come home, get my kids ready, my older kids, up and ready for school, take them to school, come home and do laundry and cleaning and lay something out for dinner, and be up in time, go take a nap, and be up in time, which was normally like an hour or two, maybe 3, be up in time to go pick them up from school at 3:30 in the afternoon, and then get back home and cook dinner and get everybody's homework and stuff done, and everybody put to bed so that I could go to work for the night. And then I would come home on my lunch break from work and check on everybody and make sure everybody was still sound asleep. And then I would show back up at home at 4:30 in the morning, have a cup of coffee, lay on the couch, put my feet up for an hour, and then get them up and get them ready for school. And do it all over again. So, when I tell you that I've been a fammy and doing this my whole life, for real, no joke. It's no joke. When I was in my teens and my brother and my sister were coming up, my mom worked full-time and went to school full-time. My dad had a construction business that he ran full-time, framing houses. I was responsible at 14 for the payroll and bookkeeping, writing the checks for the payroll, handwriting. When you did bookkeeping back then, you didn't have a computer. We didn't. We didn't have the money for a computer. So you had the chart that they mailed to you, and you said you made this much, and you got to come down with the date and the how much, and find out how much you got to deduct from the check and all that. I learned that at 14. At 14, because they were all working so much and doing so much, I was also responsible for taking care of my brother and my sister, and also was responsible for taking care of the household. Laundry, cleaning, dinners, grocery shopping in the afternoons per ride until I could drive at 15. A budget. I had to be able to budget for the week. Like I had so much money that I could use for the week for groceries and such. I was doing all that at 14. I am 45. It's what I know. Hey girl, hey! Kristen Hatfield has reached level 34. My dad owned his own business and worked construction, framing houses. My mom used to, at that, up until she went to school and went to work full time and went to school full time, she did his payroll and his bookkeeping. So once she started going to work and school full time, in order to be able to make more money to provide, somebody had to take care of the household duties and take care of my dad's business and take care of my brother and sister and make sure everything was done and taken care of, because she would work during the day and she would get off work and go straight to school, to night school. And then she would get out of school about 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. She'd come home and lay down for 2 or 3 hours, and then she'd have to get up and go back to work. So I know what I was taught and what I saw and what I had to do myself. And it's what I've known my whole life. That's why I say I'm a fammy. I'm a father and a mommy all in one. I do it all. Hey, girl, hey. And there are days that I am plumb tired, but my body won't let me sleep or my mind won't let me rest. And so I have to do things like, okay, today's, like Mondays and Wednesdays, for instance. Mondays and Wednesdays, Rue and Huxley both have school. Okay? So, Huxley goes in at 8. Rue goes in at 11:30. We drive to town and drop Huxley off, and then we drive back to this side of town to be prepared to drop Rue off. So me and Rue hang out and do a little something until time for her to go to school. Then she goes to school at 11:30, and from 11:30 until 2 o'clock, I am by myself. All alone, by myself. Some of those days, for my own well-being and my own well-being and my own, like, mental stability, I go and I park in a parking lot in a corner and lay the seat back and just relax. Sometimes I doze off. Sometimes I just lay there and watch videos. But that's my me time. You know what I mean? That's my me time. If I've got stuff that I need to handle and take care of, errand-wise, that's my me time to do that kind of stuff. Where I don't have to pull 2 kids out of the car. You know what I mean? That's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. Now, the advantage is, I will tell you, the fact that we now have the disability placard for Huxley and are able to park up front when I do have them or just have him has been a lifesaver. It is unbelievable how much that little accommodation has helped. Getting in and out of the store quickly and safely, you know what I mean? Without having to worry about him hauling tail on me or anything. So, that has been fantastic. Linda, he works just as much as I do. He's just as wide open as I am with stuff. So, when you're in a relationship and in a marriage, you know, you got to do what you got to do, and you make time when you can make time, and sometimes I may not see him until he goes to bed at night. You know what I mean? And we tell each other good night, and what the plans are for the next day, and what we got to get taken care of, and that's kind of our little bit of time together. Some nights, rarely, but some nights we can lay in the bed and watch a little bit of a movie. Normally one of us falls asleep. Some nights he's ward slap out and my brain's not letting me go to sleep. So I'll go back there and work in my office and he'll go in there and lay down and go home to sleep. And then I'll let him know when I'm leaving in the morning. You know? I mean, it's sacrifices that you have to, that you have, and it's life. I mean, you have to work around it and do the best you can, you know? And sometimes that means giving up some self. Especially when you got kids. You give up self and you do for them. And it means that you have to give up some of your own pleasures in life so that you can help and do what you need to for them. They're the main priority, you know? Providing for our family and our household, that's our main priority. You know? You got to do what you got to do. And I mean, would it be great just to lay up and not have to go anywhere or do anything and just have a mailbox check and... yeah, that'd be fantastic. But we wouldn't know what to do because from the time Daddy and I got married, well, from the time Daddy and I met until now, we've been together we're going on 14 years being together. From the time we met until now, there has not been a single day that one of us or both of us have not worked. Now, given we used to run businesses and stuff together as managers, and like we had our own business at one point in time, and we've always worked together. But that's another thing too. Like we literally we work together. He handled my shipping stuff today. So every time I would finish making something, I'd bring it to him and he would take care of the shipping side of it. So we're together all day long. Even if he's in his shop's right outside the door. All I got to do is walk out there and say, hey. You know? So, it's very rare that we're apart. When we're apart, it's because I've had to take the kids to school. Or he's had to go run to town to do something. But normally, even if he's got to go to town, we both go, because I'm already going. Or I just grab it while I'm in town. This is the juice from the chicken, girl. Don't waste it. Hey, girl, hey. This is Chicken Matt. So, it's 2 hours one way to get Huxley to school. So on the days that just Huxley is in school, I will take him to school and I will turn around and come back here and get what I can do done for a couple of hours, and then I will load up and go back and pick him up. Now, if Rue rides with me, she'll nap in the car. If she doesn't ride with me, she hangs out here with Daddy. If I have to go and make a trip, she wants to go and we ride around and go to the store and stuff sometimes, just hang out. We've done that. But if I'm just going there and coming back and Daddy doesn't have anything major going on in his shop out there, then I will in turn just leave her here and drop him off and come back. Oh. Alright, that's the last of the chicken. Now we're gonna mix that down and put some of the Velveeta. Hey girl, hey! No, we do not have breaks from Huxley School. The only days that his school is not open are Christmas Day, New Year's Day, Easter Day. Like, it's the holiday itself. That's it. Other than that, his school is open. It's just like a hospital. It's like medical. It does, because it's paid for by insurance. So it does not. It's therapy all day long. Jenny, 1,000%. 1,000%. When you find a good school for your kids and they're thriving in that school, you do whatever it takes. So I want to, what happened was, everything that I kind of had made up that I could have taken somewhere to show currently, is gone. I've already sold through it. So what I've got to do at this point, is I've got to find time to make up another big batch of stuff where I could, during the day, run it to a couple of, like, the little boutiques and stuff and see if I couldn't possibly get some connections or something. You know what I mean? It's definitely doable, especially where we're located and where I'm at back and forth from, you know? I need to unplug that because that's like the last cup. Don't judge me. I finished a pot of coffee. Don't judge me. I just finished a pot of coffee. I will tell you that I finally got my meds for my anxiety med was already working like it needed to, but my ADHD med was not. I finally, with 2 meds, am at a spot where obviously I was able to sleep, where it's working like it needs to. So that's good. That's good. Hey girl, hey. Oh, we have crossed the 300K. I'm sorry. I didn't notice it. We have reached 300K in likes, and we have surpassed 300 shares. So that means we have a coffee mug giveaway at random. I will give you a word to type into the comment section. And I will randomly pick one of you that types the words that I say. We will do another coffee mug giveaway when that says 600 and that says 600K. All you got to do is like and share the live. Doesn't cost you a dime. Now, if you're doing the gifting, what time is it? Oh, yes. It's almost 1 a.m. At 1 o'clock, we're calling it. So, if you're doing the gifting, if we finish the last goal, that will release the prize for top gifter. That is the waffle maker, the Chia Pet, and the towel made by Hot Mess Daddy. Okay? Have to meet that goal. And from that point forward, top gifter at the end of the live wins. Hey, girl, hey! Now, I didn't mean to do that. I don't have to clean that up. I'm just getting the rest of my little soup that was stuck in the spoon out. Now, I did not remove my drippings from back there because I'm going to use those to saute my vegetables down. Y'all are going to miss that as far as live is concerned because I will be off of here by then. But I will make some video content for that. I lost a piece of chicken. A few pieces, like 4. Hey, Kayla! Oh, wait, we gotta put a little bit of seasoning in here. A little bit of seasoning. We're gonna put a little bit more of the McCormick rotisserie chicken season. We would drop a little more of that Kinder's lemon pepper in there. We got about 9 minutes left, guys, to the end of the live. And the chance to release the prize for top gifter. Oh, let's throw a little bit of garlic at it, too. Because we had our garlic in the tomatoes, but it's not going to be a whole lot of garlic. Since those were the Italian style. Then we're going to incorporate everything. Marry everything together. Oh, wait a minute. We got to put an egg in here, too. To make it, hold and pull together nicely. Like a nice casserole would. Girl, where's she at? She's hiding down here in the bottom. Hey, girl. Hey! Here is your word for the mug. I forgot. Sorry, sidetracked. Your word for the mug is egg dish. Since it's going to be breakfast stuff for next week. Egg dish. And the first one that I saw is Delilah. Congrats, Delilah. You are the winner, chicken dinner of a coffee mug at random. Now, once the likes and shares we've hit 600 shares. So if that has 600K by 1 a.m., I'll do a coffee mug again. How far away are we? We're 43 of 60 of the penguins. That will release our top gifter goal prize. Hey, girl, hey! couple of bugs. We're winding it on down. Grebby, have a good night, love. Thanks for joining. Jessica James, do not use hand sanitizer from Dollar Tree that smells like cucumber melon. It's got some kind of acid in it that'll break you out into little blisters. It was on my hands and I touched my face. Girl, bye. We need a little milk in here. And actually, we're going to put the rest of it in there. I don't have a whole lot, so might as well use it. And then I can get a fresh jug tomorrow. Ground black pepper. This is a 9x13, yes. We have 5 minutes. Go out and come back in. Go out and come back in. If you can hear me but I'm frozen on the screen, go out and come back in. We're going to hit these with a little bit of garlic powder as well. And a little bit of sea salt. Not a whole lot, but a little bit. Because we don't do much salt. Hey girl, hey! I'm still live. I'm still here. We're satellite internet though, so, you know, it gets a little broke up sometimes. Where are we at? Where are we at? 56. So we got 4 minutes left. 4 minutes. 4 minutes. 4 minutes. Oh, my appeal was approved, FYI. 4 minutes. Now we're going to come back. We're going to marry the ingredients in the 9x13 casserole dish. And we're going to add our little chunks of Velveeta cheese in. And just kind of wedge them in throughout the dish. And then we're going to pop it in the oven. And we're going to bake it at 350 degrees for about 20 to 30 minutes. Depending on how bubbly and cheesy you like yours. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? And then she'll be ready to eat. She'll be ready for tomorrow for us to have for dinner. Easy heat and serve. Well, for lunch and dinner. So, if we need to. Hey, girl, hey. Just make sure it's all married together nicely. And then we'll cut down the cheese chunks and stick them in. Because you know that Velveeta cheese gonna melt down nice in here. You know it is, girl. So I'm about to saute up some vegetables too, which I was trying to get done on live tonight, but that didn't happen. So I'll make some video content of that. But I got some peppers, some sweet peppers, some onion, and some sugar snaps that I'm gonna do together, and some balsamic vinaigrette. Or red wine vinaigrette, excuse me. Yes, honey. All right, we got about 2 minutes left. 2 minutes left. We have completed. All goals have been completed. So top gifter from this point for the next 2 minutes. Whoever is top gifter at the end of the live wins the bundle. Hey, girl, hey. Diane, yes, absolutely. Oh, Shorty, I'm so sorry, love. Prayers, hugs, and love. 1 minute. 1 minute. Do not forget, tonight's recipe is in volume 2 of my cookbook. Volume 1 and 2 are a combination of recipes from starters and appetizers and cocktails to desserts and finishers and everything in between. Volume 3 is an air fryers edition. And volume 4, not air fryer, volume 3 is slow cooker edition. Volume 4 is the soup edition. Volumes 5 and 6 are air fryer edition and a straight healthy edition. Those are in the works. Like, I'm waiting to hear back on those. To say that they're getting ready to go to process for edit, so. Ooh, Diane, yes, girl. Yes. I'm limited. All right. We are nice and incorporated, you know. Let's preheat this oven to 350. Let me make sure we didn't put nothing in there that we don't need to have in there. It is 1 a.m. Our top gifter tonight is Christine Hatfield. Congratulations, congratulations. You are the top gifter tonight. So that means you have won the towel with the paisley pattern in the black oven mitt connector for your stove, the waffle maker by Beautiful, and the Chia Pet gnome. I love you, mean it. Thank you, thank you. Don't forget, we will start our nightly lives around the 9 o'clock-ish hour. It's 9 to 9:30, 10 o'clock, whenever the kids are down and I can get set up. Daddy is actually going to bed with Rue in the evenings now, so if I can get my sewing stuff caught up where I can start live by like 8:30, I would love to, and that is the eventual plan. But I just need to catch up the rest of my sewing stuff. Cookbooks, coffee mugs, tumblers, boas, customized, or just the plain white towel, all available, hotmessfindme.com. Know what I mean, Jelly Bean? That's my name here altogether.com. All right. I love you. I mean it. Y'all sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. And before we go, you know what I'm going to tell you? I'm going to say, thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back again. Your heart is true. Your pal and a confidant. And if you threw a party, invited everyone you knew, you would see the biggest gift would be from me. And the card attached would say, thank you for being a friend. And if you threw a party, invited everyone you knew, you would see the biggest gift would be from me. And the card attached would say, thank you for being a friend. I love you. I mean it. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Till we meet again on the flip side. Onward and upward, baby. Onward and upward. Good night. Bye.